right, everyone. Welcome. We're here with DieHard Racing League's Clocks by Christopher A Series here at Pocono Raceway. Dude, I was doing so good until we went live.
Crocs by Christopher. What are we going to Australia, are we? Crikey, mate.
Oh, my goodness. You know, I was doing so good, man. It always happens. You do so good, and then once you're, like, live or you're out somewhere in public, everything just falls apart, man, you know? Anyhow, I'm Paul. Wingnuts here with me tonight, and he's feeling a little bit better than he was last week, which is good.
Yeah, I got my voice back. That's a start.
Well, we got a pretty good show for you tonight here. Pocono Raceway, we've got guys doing qualified laps right now. Jeff Yenich in the 89 up in the top. During practice, the 75 of Robert Berus was the fastest. So once he gets out here, we'll see if he can do that again. Right now we're watching Seth Schultz. Where is he going to be? He's going to go up to third. So let's go run with, let's go to Ron Holyfield. Just don't forget, you're watching DieHard Racing League. Clocks by Christopher. This is the A Series. We're at Pocono. You can go to clocksbychristopher.com. You can also look for them on Facebook. All right, so Holyfield is going to pull over. Let's go to Spidle. Spidle's pulling over. Let's go to Art Peck, who's strolling around the track. Here comes Robert Berus. We'll go with Robert Berus. Right now, Hollingsworth's got that top spot.
Hey, it's good to see him running good in this league as well. He came over from Paskey's and he's doing pretty well. We also have a new driver as well that I haven't seen before, Patrick Milligan. And also another one in the name of Sean Stevens. So wish those guys good luck. Hope they do well.
Cool.
I'm not sure if they were there last week. I didn't see them, but.
Let me take a look at what the weather is right now while they're qualifying. Wow, 119 degrees on the track, dude.
Yeah, according to one of the drivers, it's getting loose right now, but then it'll get tight again, they think. So.
Yeah, I think it'll tighten up, especially once time goes by. All right, let's see what Berus gets across the line. He's going to move up to 9th. Let's go to Steve.
I always expect Berus in the middle of the pack on quali, and he always gets to the end, gets the win in the end, sorry.
Yeah, he was fastest during practice, which was pretty good. Let's see. Last week's winner, matter of fact, was Robert Berus in the number 75.
Why does that not surprise me?
We were at Chicagoland last week. Robert Berus led a ton of laps and was able to take home the win. Was a really good, exciting finish too, man. And then next week we'll be live again at Michigan in the A Series here with Clocks by Christopher. It'll be 180 miles at Michigan next Sunday. Should be pretty good tonight. Pocono's usually pretty good. I was watching practice and it seemed like the guys were doing a pretty decent job. I know it was scary that one night when, remember during the practice, it seemed like everybody was wrecking all over the place, and then I think they only came out with like 3 cautions throughout that whole thing.
Yeah, like practice is always a bit chaotic. You're trying to test out what you can and can't do. And when it comes to the race, everyone buckles down and starts getting ready for the long haul.
Yeah. So Steve Yenich, where did he go?
Into the lead.
Wow.
Yeah, it's almost a full 10th faster than Jeff Hollingsworth here.
Yeah, that was a good run for him right there. Got a couple more guys going to put up time.
Mark Jenkins going for a lap right now.
Yeah, and we got what? 29 guys here tonight? Just about?
27, I believe.
That's close. Plus or minus.
According to Seth in chat, tonight is flat foot and cup points.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. I just saw that. Wow, so it's a combination.
That's awesome.
There's a lot on the line there. I don't know. I might have to get Seth up here on the caution and explain that. But yeah, that's a lot of points on the line there.
That's actually pretty cool.
All right, we are. Let me see. And same for Michigan.
And the same
Okay.
for Michigan. That's cool.
All right, we're going to go to the national anthem, and then we'll be back with the grid. So far, Steve Yenich at number 27's got the top spot. We'll see if he hangs on to it when we come back. We'll be right back, everyone.
We are in the land of the free because of the brave. And so we ask by your grace that you would bring them home soon and safe. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen.
Clocks by Christopher, a proud sponsor of DieHard Racing League, located at 222 Turnpike Street, Southeaston, Massachusetts, 02375. Restoration and repair of all clocks, buying and selling antique and modern clocks. Authorized Howard Miller Clock Dealer, Howard Miller, Ridgeway, and Ethan Allen Authorized Service Center. We ship all over the country. Ask for shipping quotes. Low overhead means low prices. We give the personal service the big stores can't. Sales 508-944-9645. Service 508-944-9273. Call now. It's clocksbychristopher.com.
All right, so we're back, and the grid is set. Let me see who's out on the track here first so we can get caught up with some of these guys. Looking for Yenish. Did he get out here yet? Why don't I see him? Is my eyes that bad? My contacts are dry, you know?
He's not on track right now. Not yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say my contacts are dry, man. It bothers me. I like having these contacts, but when they dry up on you, dude, it's really hard to see. All right, we're going to go through the starting grid here while these guys get ready. We got 27, Steve Yenish. He's going to be starting first, so congratulations to Steve for that pole. Jeff Hollingsworth's going to start second. Third will be Jeff Yenish. Wow, see both of them up front. Adam Matz is going to roll off fourth. Fifth is going to be Seth Schultz. Patrick DeSaulnier is going to be sixth. Seventh is Todd Cray. Eighth will be Rob Jenkins. Ninth is going to be Jason Mullis. Rounding out your top 10 is Robert Berus. And then 11th will be Patrick Milligan. 12th is Caleb Thompson. 13th is Mark Jenkins. Josh Stewart is 14th. 15th will be Brad Speidel. Jonathan Alardo will be 16th. 17th is Josue Telez. Ron Hollyfield is 18th. 19th is Adam Nowinski. 20th is James Brown. 21st, Matt Wagner. 22nd, Art Peck. 23rd, Sean Stevens. 24th, Rusty Farrell. 25th, David Camara. 26th, Adam Lewis. And rounding out your field is going to be Kenneth Sager in 27th. That was a lot.
Yeah, my headset just disconnected there too, so that's, I didn't jump in.
That was a mouthful, bro.
Yeah, 27 drivers at the moment. I believe they're all here too.
Where is Steve
This is going to be interesting for sure. The first corner is going to be alright, but when I get to that tunnel turn, it's going to get closed up real quick.
All right, so remember this. We got 116 degrees is your starting temperature on the track, 81 degrees in the air. We'll see if that's going to go up or down in a couple of laps.
I expect it to go up for a little bit because we're currently at 3 p.m. So, of course, the hottest part of the day is usually about 4 p.m. So we'll see if it gets any hotter for sure. But I'm expecting it to get warm, especially with all these cars driving on it.
One thing I can tell you about Pocono is I've lived in Pennsylvania for 17 years. It's always cloudy. Every race I've ever been to Pocono Raceway, and I've been to a lot, it's always been cloudy.
Like England to me.
I'm telling you, dude. It seemed like, I was like, why don't they change the schedule? Because every time you go there, man, it's cold and cloudy.
You can always just rug up.
So we got sets. Oh, go ahead.
Ain't nothing like a bit of a horsepower adrenaline to get you warmed up.
I'll tell you what, nothing like the smell of rubber and fuel burning, bro.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so the lights are off on the pace car. Janisch is on the inside. He's getting ready to get these guys going.
Great. Looks like Holdsworth got a better start on the outside, but you still have to try and get past Janisch on the outside.
Man, I forgot to look into this.
It looks like the Sony had a bit of a bad start there and kind of caused a few more guys to fall back a bit. Looks like Janisch is going to hold his position on Jeff Hollingsworth.
Yeah, he's able to get out.
Jeff Janisch is still alongside Adam Matz. Looks like Hollingsworth trying to go on the outside of Steve Janisch, sorry, into the tunnel turn.
And my scoring is all messed up. It's showing Steve Janisch in second and showing Jason Mullis in the lead. I don't even see Mullis out on the track.
He's out. He's in like. Oh wait, no, he's not out.
It's weird. It's showing him in first.
What happened there?
There we go.
Okay,
it fixed itself. All right, sorry about that. So look at Hollingsworth now.
On the inside, yeah.
We're going to take a look on the inside, see if he can take that lead, and he is going to get by.
Will Janisch try and cross over here? He's going to try the inside on the tunnel turn.
And look at that, we're like 2-3 wide, a little bit further back.
He's now alongside him going to the tunnel turn. And it looks like Steve Janisch will get that position back. He's going to be on the inside with a bit of a lead going into the final turn.
I like that sign up there. What turn for? Yeah, so Steve's going to get back up to the front and get scored for that one. He's going to actually put a little bit of a separation. Now you got Adam Matz slowly closing in on Hollingsworth.
I love this little fight I'm seeing further back between Mark Jenkins, Patrick Milligan, Caleb Thompson. Then you got Brad Spadler and Jonathan Alado. You got 2 wide with a guy pushing. Then you've got 2 wide behind him as well. It's beautiful. Oh, and they're getting real close now.
Contact between the 4 and the 99.
Milligan gets turned and hits the wall hard.
Ooh, let's go see what happened. Did he have to check up or something maybe?
No, I don't know what happened with the 4. The 4 just suddenly shot up.
Oh yeah. It looked like he, I don't know, maybe the car got a little away from him or something. Because you see him right here. He's in his groove, and then
just goes straight.
And the 99 hard into the wall too.
It's not like he didn't. It looked like he stopped turning left. He was trying to get it to turn. It just all of a sudden just went straight line and went straight into him. That was an interesting one.
Watching it from inside the 99.
You want to go on a trip, do you?
Ooh, hard hit to the wall. I want to find the 4. I want to go inside his car. See if we can see what happened. Back up a little bit more. Inside with the 4, Caleb Thompson. Him on the inside. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to really say what happened. I mean, it looked like maybe he thought he was clear.
I don't think that, but it just looked like when you see him drive, it's just kind of shot up to the outside all of a sudden.
All right, so now we're only a couple laps into this. do guys come in and pit up in the front, or is it just guys like from 10th on back?
These laps are long. I'd probably just be pitting for safety anyway, especially this early. You're not going to be fighting for position on lap 4.
And you're not really going to lose many positions, I don't think, if you got a solid stop.
Yeah, I think maybe the top 5 might consider staying out, but I think everyone else is probably just going to dive it in, and there's no real reason to stay out for those guys. But we'll see. CVNs will see. It will either prove me right or prove me very, very wrong.
Quick look. We went down 1 degree. Right, it was 118. We're down to 117. Yep. Yeah, Steve Yennish going to lead him down pit road.
Everyone going down. Now, we're saying it was tight early, so we might be seeing a few two-tire strategies as well. I'll keep an eye out for that one.
Yeah, that really wouldn't be a bad idea to try early on and see. If we get a long green flag run, it'd be a good way to judge how long those tires will last. You really don't have much to lose.
Yeah, if you want to do it risk-free, now's the time.
Oh, look at.
Yep, it looks like Berus and Seth both went for the 2-tire, I believe.
Yeah, it looked like Seth beat him out.
Yep, both of them. Seth and Berus went to the 2-tire strategies. Looks like everyone else, except possibility of David Camara, I believe, did 4 tires. Sorry. Yeah, Camara did 2 as well.
Look at that. That is such a cool looking sight. All those cars coming out of pit road there. So that'll put Seth Schultz up the lead. That'll give Robert Berus second, and Steve Yennish will drop back to third. Yeah, Schultz with a 9.6 and Berus with a 9.5 stop. And it looks like Holyfield took 2, Camara took 2. Because I'm seeing Camara with an 8.8, Holyfield with a 9.
Definitely did.
Yeah, so a lot of guys trying different strategy here tonight, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I definitely saw Camara do it. Yeah, you are right. Holyfield also went for 2 tires, so that means the right time to do it. If the track is tight, you take rights. And it's only 4 laps, now 5, so the left tires won't be pretty much affected at all.
Well, let's see. Let's take a look here at Robert Berus. I want to make sure let me see if the lights go off on the car first. Thinking of maybe grabbing him on down here real quick since he's last week's winner.
Looks like the lights are staying on.
Are they?
Yeah, unless I'm crazy.
You know, we know you're crazy.
The lights are still on, so.
Hey, Robert Berus, that's our booth. You got a copy real quick?
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy, talk to us, man. How's the car feeling? Last week's winner here tonight. You think it's in the cards here tonight for a back-to-back?
I have no idea. The qualifying effort was not very good. I'm hit or miss here for qualifying. I did 2 tires, just trying to get some track position. We need to get a nice long green flag run here to get the tires into play. We didn't go really green long enough to get a handle on what the cars are doing, so we'll see here if we can get a nice long green flag run. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, we're curious to see how the 2 tires will work out. We've seen a couple guys take 2 tires here with you, so we'll keep an eye. We just wanted to get a word in with you real quick and see how you feel about tonight, coming off of a win last week.
Yeah, we'll see what we can get this iRacing Camaro Z01 to do here on this restart, and I guess hopefully we'll get a nice long run here. That'll definitely help. I think during practice I was probably a little bit better than average on saving the tires. So we'll see how this goes, though.
All right, buddy. Good luck to you, man. We'll try to get a word in with you a little bit later, and we'll be watching, bro.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Take us.
All right. That was Robert Berus there in the number 75. He was last week's winner at Chicagoland. Led a ton of laps over there too, man. Now, I'll tell you what, dude, that was an exciting finish, man. That was a really good race. Really exciting finish, man. All the way down to Like it was so close on fuel and everything too, man. And guys were fighting it out, dude. It was just it was really exciting.
What a race should be.
See Judy say good luck, everyone.
Outside.
Yeah, Schultz gonna take the outside. What's up, Judy? How you been? Well, so far pretty good. We let's see, take a quick look here in the summary. We've only had one lead change. We're under caution number 1. We still got 64 laps to go. We got 175 miles. Seth Schultz, your leader in that number 31, is going to take the outside. Robert Berus in that 75 is going to be on the inside. Steve Yenis, you see there in the 27 on the inside with Jeff Hollingsworth, I believe, yeah, on the outside. So
The interesting part here is going to be seeing whether Berus and Schultz are faster, at least for a few laps, than Hollingsworth and Yenis.
yeah,
They're on 2 tires. The cars were apparently quite tight earlier on. So we're going to see if this gives them a bit more rotation, helps them get around. Or will the 4 fresh tires just outpace them entirely? Oh, lights are out. We're going around now. One more corner to go.
and we're going to find out pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
I think the 2 tires, especially in the beginning, since they don't really have that many laps on the left sides anyway, I think it'll be pretty good. I think if we get into a long green flag run situation, though, that could be questionable. But, you know, if it's tight, I mean, that really might help them out quite a bit.
It's always a solution. If the car is tight, right side. If the car is loose, left sides.
All right.
If you're looking for a bit of track position. Here we go. Pace car's about to go in.
We got a full crowd here, too.
Look at Seth, he's gone.
Yeah, he's not waiting.
Rockets off. Berus will hold second place pretty cleanly. Yenis is going to pretty much shut the door and Hollingsworth, so Hollingsworth has nowhere to go.
Yeah, and he's kind of stuck.
Caution.
The 93 to Sonia around. Didn't even see that. Let's see what happened with him.
Alado? What the? Just wasn't holding his car or something?
Alright, there he is. Well, yeah, it looked like the 23 went to take it 3 wide and pass him on the inside and came back up into him.
Yeah, he did.
Let's try another camera over here. Yeah, see him right there. He's just jumping down and then kind of comes back up. Boom. And the Sonia, man, he got a hard hit to the inside. He's in that Clark Spot Christopher mobile too. Man, hard hit. Should be able to get that damage repaired, but I don't know how good that car is going to be after that.
Yeah, I mean, that's some pretty heavy damage on it. I think that car might be toast.
That bites too, that early in the race. You know what I mean? You don't want to be, having to hang it up that quick.
And he's crabbing hard too, so I think that's going to be like a long repair.
Oh yeah, look at that car. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit. There are no fast repairs, so nope. Even the 99 still got a little bit of damage on the back and the right front of that car, so maybe he'll go back down and get some more of that repaired.
I mean, he's going to get lucky dog, I think, unless he has already, so.
It's one good thing about this track because it is long. If you got to get repairs done, you know what I mean? It's not going to kill you instantly. So it's a little bit better. But we'll wait for them to come across. We'll see what everybody's going to do here first before we do anything and see. Looks like Schultz going to catch the pace car here. So Schultz got 5 laps led.
So I heard on the radio a little bit earlier from Seth because I have no idea where the pace car is. It looks like they just finally found it.
The track is so long.
You can lose a car in this bloody sea of concrete.
So the 99 is in front of him, and the 99, oh no, he's not the first car down. The first car down is being shown as a Sonia, so 99 might take the wave around here. If I was him, I would, man. Get back on the lead lap and anticipate another caution coming out. Get in there and get that, man, that's tough. That right front damage is really going to hurt that car. Everybody coming down pit road today, fellas. Oh, it looks like the 35 of Mars got the wave around. I mean, got the lucky dog. He went by.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened because it's showing him 3 laps down. So I don't know.
So I just had a quick word with Sony. It looks like Sony's gonna have 10 minutes of repairs.
Oh wow.
Good news is obviously these pace laps are long, but unfortunately they are not that long.
Well, he's gonna have to get back out because they said the points tonight are for both series. You know.
Yeah.
Last week was Chicagoland. This week Pocono, and next week Michigan. Judy was asking, she thought they ran Pocono already. I know it seems like they did, especially because we've got the Flatfoot series that does like super speedways. So I guess that's why it's combined.
We all feel like we've been in before.
I know. The straightaway is great when you're flying down it in your car, man. Your car is running good, and not downers. I think you pick up some real speed.
I will say, out of all the like true oval tracks, this is probably one of the ones I enjoy the most. Just because of the tunnel turn. Like every other corner can go away, I don't care. Just the tunnel turn's fun.
I like the tunnel turn in turn 1. That final turn, the not turn 4, that one's always tough because if you know, it depends on how your car's handling too, because you can get through that sometimes. And now with the new package, I don't even know if shifting really helps anymore. You know what I mean? I think shifting is kind of gone to the wayside.
Silly NASCAR drivers don't even want to go down to 3rd gear at any point.
So the way it
That
looks,
tunnel turn makes for a fun oval, that's for sure.
yeah, especially now they widened it. It's so much nicer than having that little bump strip. I don't know if you ever ran on it, the old version.
Nah.
Oh, dude, it's a lot more narrow, and it's got that little rumble strip on the left side.
Oh, okay.
It was fun because you can actually use that rumble strip to get your car to turn, but you know, if you hit it wrong, it would launch you, bro.
That sounds familiar. Sounds like the Charlotte bus stop.
Pretty much. You'd be going airborne.
Intimately familiar with that that curve.
Yeah, but you did good there, man.
Yeah, I mean I flipped the car. That's pretty good. I can't wait till we go there again. I wonder if they can do the if iRacing is going to update it to the new bus stop they're doing.
Oh, are they doing a new bus stop there?
I know in real life they are.
Really?
Like a massive change.
Yeah.
Like the current one is essentially like full speed, but the new one is going to be like a braking zone. It has like a 90-degree turn.
Really?
Yeah, it's from what I saw, like a few pictures of it. It's going to be more of a passing zone, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah, that'd be real interesting to see how you get in and get out,
Yeah,
especially
but
in
it's
a
depressing
crowd.
for me though, because that's the one corner I'm good at, minus me killing myself part of it. Like I can gain pace on everyone in that corner, but if they change it, it won't be the case anymore.
I'm laughing at Judy's comment. She's got the problem I got.
I'm only 26, I'm getting him as well, so don't worry.
I got CRS really bad. You know what CRS is, right?
No.
Can't remember squat, bro. I got CRS really bad.
Yeah, to be honest, mate, that's pretty much me as well.
You know what's funny, man? I can remember things from 25 years ago, but I can't remember something from yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you can remember lyrics to songs from your childhood, but you can't remember what you did like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, like useless information, you know what I mean? I'm the master of useless information.
Exactly. You want to know the lyrics to some song 20 years ago? Don't worry, I've got it. It's in my head. But if you want to know what I did yesterday, I can't even remember that.
I know. It's like it makes you wonder, man. All right, let me see something here. I'm looking for something, but I can't find it. There we go. All right, so you
Another
guys.
fun one with that as well is pin codes. Do you actually remember your bank pin, or is it just a series of buttons you press by default?
I think I remember them. I hate when I hate when I have to do, like, it recommends that you change your password or something like that. And then I put a password in that I know or that I will remember, and it doesn't like it. It's like, no, you can't use that one. And it recommends adding all these things, and I'm like, but I ain't never going to remember it. And then, like, people say, well, write it down. Well, what's the sense of having a password if you're going to write it down? You know what I mean? Somebody's going to find it written down. They're going to get your password. And I'm like, you know, if you would just let me use what I want to pick, I can remember that. But when you tell me to use something you pick, I ain't going to remember it. You know how many times I have one account for something that every time I log on, I have to go forgot my password and have them send me the information and reset it. I can never remember what I did. That's my little rant for tonight. Don't tell me what to do for my password. Let me pick my own.
Old man screams at the internet.
Let me pick my own password, man. And it's like, you got to put these symbols and numbers and all this other stuff. And then I'm like, I wouldn't do that anyway. Well, just write it down. Okay, why don't I just tape it to my forehead and walk around here? This is my password, everybody.
Here's my Wi-Fi password. Have fun.
All right, I'll stop. I'm sorry. I had to go off on that little rant. I feel better now.
It's POCONO, man. You got time for a mental health therapy session here.
We really should. We should start bringing drivers up here for therapy sessions doing this.
I think there's someone who's going to need one right now. But we're coming in the final corner, about to restart. Hopefully these guys will start and have a clean one so we don't go crazy.
I think the next driver we pull up here under caution will be like, okay, you got the SR therapy session. You got a copy?
I love it. And there's the green. It's just already gone. Damn it, Seth.
Yeah,
you could have given us a second.
He ain't wasting any time right now, man. Look at the
not get that good of a run.
No, Hollingsworth. Oh,
Watch out. Oh.
Hollingsworth and Yanish, a little bit of paint trade going on.
Yeah, Hollingsworth almost got himself turned.
I don't think he realized. I don't think he realized how close Yanish was to him. You know.
Yeah, he was trying to squeeze between Berus and Yanish, and there was just no room. Yanish is not going to try and overlap with Berus. He's going to try and get a pass down in the tunnel turn. Dives it in. He does manage to hold it. It looks like Berus gets a better run on the outside, and Hollingsworth's going to run along behind him as well. And it should still be slightly ahead of Hollingsworth going into the final turn.
And look at Yanish getting right up to the back bumper of Robert Berus. Is going to move him up a little bit.
And look at Hollingsworth giving Berus one hell of a shot. Look at that. Just pretty much like straight off the turn, he was already pushing him. That's crazy. Now further back, we still got that fight going on. We got Josue Tellez, Adam Lewis, Sean Stevens, Ron Hollerfield, Kenneth Sager, Art Peck, Matt Wagner. This is a little pack going on back here.
Seth's car in the clean air seems to be pretty good. I think Berus is struggling just a little bit. Oh, somebody's into the wall back there.
They got fights brewing again. We got Todd Cray fighting with David Camara. We've got Yanich again on the inside of Hollingsworth.
The 42 of Adam Lewis was up in the wall, almost caused a big one there.
Yeah, Steve Yanich does clear Hollingsworth again. And looks like Rob Jenkins now on the inside of David Camara as Todd Cray gets past. Oh, Rob Jenkins getting real close to Camara there.
Wow.
Oh, they're going to turn.
Oh, Camara to the inside. Wow. Oh, the 68 also getting a piece, trying to avoid it. All right, hold on. We got to go back and decipher this.
It just looks like the last wreck, that the guy on the inside just came up too high. This time it was Rob Jenkins, just came way too up high and into Camara.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
I don't know what's going on with that.
Like he meant, like as if he went to go side draft him or something, you know?
No, the weird thing with this is, I'll just double check to see if I'm not crazy.
That's
I'm
68.
watching the wheel of Rob Jenkins, right? At no point does he turn the wheel further right. It's almost like the car was being like vacuumed up to him. Like, I'm not kidding.
Like that side draft pulled him in or something, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. But I'm watching his wheel constantly, trying to see if I can see this, and I can't. I can't see him turning it. Like he's holding the wheel straight, like wiggling it back left and right as you normally do, and all of a sudden the car is like into Camara.
All right, well, we're under caution number 3. Take a quick look at the weather. We're down to 112, so we dropped a few degrees. And let's see, Seth Schultz right now, they got about 12 laps on those tires. I think they got the track position that they wanted. I think they're going to come in, grab Ford, fuel, and get back out. That's my guess at this point.
I mean, at this point, I'm kind of curious, like, is there a reason to go in at all? You've run, what, 2, 3 corners, 4 corners on these tires?
Yeah, but don't forget they're on 2.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I'm at this point, I might be thinking to stay out because we expect another caution at this point.
That's true.
Stay out, keep the position for a bit longer.
You got Seth Schultz, Robert Berus, Steve Yenish, Hollingsworth, Adam Matz sitting up in 5th, Todd Cray up to 6th, Josh Stewart up to 7th, Rob Jenkins in 8th, Jeff Yenish in 9th, and Mark Jenkins in 10th, rounding out your top 10. So we'll watch and see what the leaders do here. Could be faking them out. They didn't get too happy yet. Yeah, no, they're going in.
And no one backs out.
Yeah, because when we talked to Berus before...
One person stayed out.
Yeah.
Kenneth Sagan.
We talked to Berus before. He was talking about, you know, getting some track position. So they got it now. It's just don't mess up the stops, man. Crew's got to be on it.
Actually, there's a few guys stayed out. Kenneth Sagan, Matt Wagner, and I believe that's Jason Mullis, who is still a couple laps down.
Yeah. Now, Sager has to get around to the start-finish line to get scored, because technically he's still not scored yet. So I think, I don't know, he might be able to beat them to the line, but it's going to be close, because they'll catch him before they get back around to that final turn. And then once you get under pit road speed.
Unless for some crazy idea he tries to stay out and just run it in the front.
He could. He's only got 5 laps on his tires, him and Matt Wagner. That's not a whole lot. It's 5 laps more than the other guys, but it's not a whole lot.
I mean, if you've got a few cars behind that can slow them down, and also the main thing is ahead of the wrecks.
Matt Wagner, Mark Jenkins up to 3rd. Seth Schultz in 4th. Mark Jenkins took 2. Schultz took 4. Berus took 4. Anybody else take 2? Yeah, Hollyfield took 2 again.
I wonder if he took the other 2.
I know, that's what I'm wondering.
I think I'm making up a look. I'm kind of curious.
He kind of got a little bit of almost fresh tires.
No,
there.
the same 2.
Did he really?
Yeah, he took rights again. That's an interesting choice. I mean, I don't think the lefts are that damaged at the moment, considering, you know, it's been a lot of pace laps, but I still would have expected the lefts from him.
And look, Sagert's going in.
Aww.
So that's going to give it up to Matt Wagner. All right, so Wagner's going to be scored your leader. I don't know if Sagert realizes that he isn't technically scored as the leader. I know a lot of guys make that mistake, you know what I mean? And just because it shows you in your relative that you're the leader, but it doesn't actually score you as the leader until you cross that line. That's why now you saw the ticker switch to Matt Wagner because he crossed the line. So, and it's kind of disappointing because you get guys at the end of the race and they say, well, you know, how come I didn't get anything for leading the lap? And you tell them, well, you never really led the lap. And they're like, oh, yes, I did. But when you go back and look, it shows you never really did. So there's a lot of unhappy customers there.
Yeah, James Brown left the pits just before the pace car came around.
Still got a good bunch of cars out here. Still got quite a ways to go. We're only coming to lap 20 of 70. It's been pretty good. Temperature's gone down a little bit on the track. We're down to 111. But we've dropped a few degrees.
It's slowly cooling down, which means the car should bite a bit more.
You see, where did Matt Wagner start off? He started 21st, and he is currently your leader right now in that number 20. See if he takes the inside or the outside on the start. Mark Jenkins is going to be your second place car. Then you got Schultz and Berus. So it should be a pretty interesting start here.
Apparently, apparently it's getting people confused that Wagner is the leader. I think I'm hearing some back and forth comms at the moment. I think either Mullis is confused or someone else that Matt Wagner's actually the leader right now.
Well, he stayed out. You know, yeah, he stayed out, man. That's about right. It looks like Matt Wagner's going to take the outside.
Yeah, he's going to try and get the run. If we look at Mark Jenkins' car, his car's not too bad, but there is some rear end damage there. It shouldn't affect it too terribly. I think so, unless that's the way it's designed. I don't think it is. I'm checking out the cameras to make sure.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a little, somebody got into the back of him slightly. Not too bad, though. The fin doesn't look bent at all, so he'll probably be all right.
Yeah, it shouldn't be any major issues. I don't think it'll be any real lack of speed.
He's
Let's see if Wagner can get a good run here. If he can try and get away at the start, he might have a chance of either keeping the lead or avoiding the inevitable wreck.
Yeah, he's just got to get, Jenkins got to get into that turn, man, first and see if that car sticks. He's definitely going to have pressure, though, from Berus and Schultz back there.
Absolutely.
Even Steve Yenich, Jeff Hollingsworth, man, those guys have been fast.
Expect Wagner to take like maybe a second at most and then just boot it.
Yeah, he's got to get away. This is DieHard Racing League's A-Series clocks by Christopher here at Pocono. Next week, be a lot of fun. Be at Michigan for 180 laps. And points tonight are for both series, for the Flatfoot Series and the A-Series, and also next week. So curious to try to remember to get a word in with Seth later and find out how that works.
I'm guessing maybe it splits the points, or maybe you get like max points on both. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, that's got to be, because there's a lot on the line here tonight, man. If you wreck here, you know what I mean, it's going to hurt you both series. Pace car's in. And it looks like the 33 almost went. He backs off to let the leader go first so he don't get black flag.
He was staying a bit too far ahead of Wagner there, and Wagner just waited. He saw him ahead of him, just went, you know what, I'm going to wait for the green. So Jenkins could have got in trouble for that one, but luckily he saw it and backed off as well.
Yeah, he was, looked like he was smart enough to back off. Look at Berus now on the outside.
Oh, look at that run. And here comes Berus already to the inside of Wagner. Wagner's going to have nothing for him here, I think. And here comes Steve Yenich with nowhere to go, Wagner ahead of him.
Yeah, he's kind of trapped right behind him.
He had a massive run, but not enough.
All dressed up, nowhere to go.
Oh, look at these guys behind. Hollingsworth, Yenich, and Seth. And behind them you got Stewart and Todd Cray.
And Berus already going out.
Yeah, Berus has just gotten clear. He's like, I'm just done with this, and he's leaving. I'm going to caution.
Who was that?
Ron Holofield.
Was it really?
Yeah, it looks like 23 had a wiggle, and oh no, it's a little tiny bit of netcode there. That probably still would have impacted, but the netcode did kind of cause the tap. It was a 23 of Jonathan Alado again.
Let's see, we're watching right now. See the one of Holyfield. Oh yeah, look, I don't even think they. Doesn't look like they made contact.
It's close, but I don't think they did. And the netcode actually there might have been the cause.
Yeah, there was no contact.
I think maybe they actually might have avoided that. Like, Gallardo was already going to the right there after he almost lost it, so. That's a shame because Ron was doing right sides only continuously. It looks like someone else got caught in that as well. It was 26 of Sean Stevens gets a nose full of Holofield.
Was it? Yeah, let me go take a look.
And 94 gets a small piece of Stevens as well.
Yeah, they never made contact.
Yeah, whether they would or not, I think that's one of those one of those few wrecks where netcode would have caused an incident that was not going to be there anyway. Oof. Okay then.
You having a conversation?
No, I just yeah.
Yeah.
Meet me for a second.
Hold on. Okay. All right, we're back. Let's we'll step away for a minute and then we'll come back. We'll come right back. So sit tight, everybody.
We could have just done that.
Clocks by Christopher, a proud sponsor of DieHard Racing League, located at 222 Turnpike Street, Southeaston, Massachusetts, 02375. Restoration and repair of all clocks, buying and selling antique and modern clocks. Authorized Howard Miller Clock Dealer, Howard Miller, Ridgeway, and Ethan Allen Authorized Service Center. We ship all over the country. As for shipping quotes, low overhead means low prices. We give the personal service the big stores can't. Sales 508-944-9645. Service 508-944-9273. Call now. Clocksbychristopher.com.
All right, we're back. So we're under caution number 4. Take a quick look at the race summary. We've had 3 lead changes. We're at caution number 4. We got 47 laps remaining, 23 laps complete. Right now, Robert Berus is your leader. Seen that last caution looked like a bunch of net code. I mean,
It's unfortunate we've lost Patrick Milligan as well. Milligan, sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, looks like he's just parked it.
Yeah, he had some damage on that car, and I wonder if he had any more damage from that last caution.
I think he got a little caught up on it, so perhaps he has got some damage. There's a few bet machines out there for sure.
Yeah.
Sonia, Hollowfield's still in the pits actually, and David Camara. Camara's got some pretty heavy left side damage.
Does he really?
Oh yeah, the front and rear.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Yep.
And Sony is the opposite, right side damage.
But they can make one good car out of that.
Or one very broken one.
Yeah. Look at Brad Speidel in the number 5 moving up to the 10th place. Then you go up to the 89 of Jeff Yanish. 59 of Adam Matz in 8th. Todd Cray sitting in 7th. Josh Stewart got another position, so he's up in 6th. You got Hollingsworth in that number 97 sitting there in 5th. Steve Yanish in the 27 in 4th. Seth Schultz is in 3rd. Mark Jenkins up in 2nd. And then Robert Berus, your leader. We're going to have another pretty interesting start here tonight.
Yeah, we know Berus is going to get a really good start and just break away from Jenkins. So Jenkins has to try and preempt him at the right time.
Well,
There'll be a lot of mind games there.
And you saw Jenkins on that last start. He knows how to stick with the leader, so hopefully he can hear when he gets on the throttle and try and give him a run into turn 1.
Yeah, last time he was a little bit too keen and had to back off, but hopefully this time we'll get it just right.
I hope you don't have to back off because he's got Schultz behind him, and I don't think Schultz is ready to lift.
Yeah, this front pack have been fighting out for a while now, but now you've got to add a few more drivers in. We've got Stewart, Cray, Matz, and even Jeff Yannitz are up here as well, so this pack might have gotten a bit bigger.
I think what I'm going to do is, let me see. Never mind.
Lights are out.
Well, I was going to jump in the car from the start, but I really want to see the field, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, I want to see this one as well. I want to see Berus just take off like a rocket ship.
Like I said before, of course, man, now my stomach's growling. I need some food.
Well, those chili things aren't helping you.
Yo, that's wasabi and soy sauce almonds, man. They are good. They are really good. I seen a commercial for them, and then when I went to the store, I bought them, and I was like, oh, dude, I'm addicted to them now. They are so good. They're hot, but they are good.
That was nuggets to me, mate.
I know. But they're good, man.
Right, well, we'll go around the final corner now. See when Berus goes. And Jenkins is going to try and get this one right. Try and keep alongside him. Ah, there we go. Berus weighed just a little bit. Jenkins had to go on the throttle, and Berus did not. So Berus will get away cleanly, and Jenkins will be fighting out with Steve Yenich. Yeah,
Berus was pretty smart on that one. Instead of going right away, he kind of just chilled a little bit.
Yeah, he pretty much waited to the greens. I think it's the exact same thing that Wagner did to Jenkins.
It looks like Holyfield is going to take his car to the garage. I just saw him stop down on the front stretch, probably going to turn into the garage and park it for the night. I think he's got too much damage. Meanwhile, look at Mark Jenkins going to give up that spot to Todd Cray.
Yeah, he fell back quite a few positions there. Went from second place to I think that's fifth.
Yeah, he's back in fifth right now.
Unfortunately, he did drag Seth Schultz back 2 positions as well into sixth. And even Hollingsworth now in seventh.
I'm just watching Steve Yenich here, who started on the pole. He's right now looking pretty good, hanging on to Robert Berus. We also got the 22 of Stewart and the 21 of Cray. No surprise to see those guys up here.
Yep. And Seth Schultz and Hollingsworth just got past the Jenkins, and they're going to try and rush forward. Actually, Adam Matz is behind them.
I wonder what's going on with Mark Jenkins.
I think that damage is probably making the car a little unstable. It's nothing major, but it's enough to just unsettle the car.
Oh, look at, we got a challenge up front for second.
Yep, Stewart now on the inside of Jenich. We always said, you know, Josh Stewart is aggression incarnate. He can really make things stick too.
See if he can keep that car down there and get that run off that he needs. He's got that yellow line trying to help him rotate.
It looks like Jenich will get a better run here.
But I'll tell you what, it wasn't too bad. He didn't leave him in the dust, but he is going to tuck in right back behind him again and not abuse those tires too much just yet.
Look at that. Cray's there, Seth's there. Hollingsworth now trying to get the inside of Seth. And Berus is just driving away.
Berus does what he does best, right? Finding another zip code. And who's that back there a little bit further? That was Jeff Yenich trying to make a pass on, I think that was Tellez.
Yep, looks like he's probably gotten it. Meanwhile, Mark Jenkins and Matz are still fighting it out. Looks like Matz will probably get the position here on the inside. Unless Jenkins gets a mighty good run-off here. You know, I say that, and he actually does.
Oh,
okay.
I'm on the wrong Jenkins. Never mind. Never mind. I went all the way back to the 10 of Rob Jenkins.
You know, Matt's under attack by Jeff Yenich.
Yeah, Jeff Yenich on the inside. Yenich.
We lost on Holyfield. He actually. Damn.
Yeah, I seen him kind of take it down in the back there. Wow, look at Todd Cray now and the 22 side by side, and that is for third.
Just past Seth Schultz.
Wow.
So Hollingsworth is now behind Cray and Stewart.
Cray's gonna move up to third.
Watch Stewart. He's gonna go for the crossover here. He's got the run. Nope, he's going to sit behind him.
Look at him like bump drafting down the straightaway, man.
Oh, look at Steve Yenich. He's closing Berus at a rate of knots right now.
Yeah, I told you he was showing some good speed right now.
Yeah, now he's got the draft. He's well and truly in the draft with Berus. So we're going to see a little 2-car fight up front, a 2-car fight behind him, and a 2-car fight after that.
And look at back here, we're getting racy here now. Tellez to the inside of Rob Jenkins.
Well, they're getting close together there.
Yeah, oh, goodness, no net code.
We're all getting PTSD from that now.
Yeah, look at Yanish, man. Let's jump in with Yanish real quick.
This front stretch, for him being in the draft, is just so good. Just look at him just close. He's doing 182, and Berus was doing like 179 at the time. So he's got like absolute speed on him on the straights.
It's really hard to pass right there. He's got to try to get him through the tunnel turn.
Yeah, it's just about setting it up through the tunnel turn. That's all you got to do. And then he should be able to hold it till in turn 3. He's got a pretty good run. He's going to be alongside him.
See if that inside is going to do him any justice here.
He's got to get the run off. Oh, I think he had a bit of a slide there. Yep, and he's going to lose his run. And here comes Tom
look,
Gray on the outside.
Gray took that.
And Stewart just pretty much shunted Cray in front of Yanich there. He's like, no, you take it.
One thing that's cool is like these guys run around each other all the time, and you see these guys, man, they are not afraid to race, and they really do a good job of you know, not wrecking each other, but not afraid to you know, push it a little bit.
I like that as well. Like Jeff Hollingsworth is obviously new with this league, and you can tell because he's not driving super close all the time. He's like giving him a bit of space till he knows what's going on. That's how you drive in a new league.
Yeah,
you look around, you see what people are doing.
He definitely fits right in, though.
Absolutely. Give him a couple more races, and we're gonna see him on fire here.
And look at Todd Cray.
Look at this front 5 cars.
No, they just
They're all
like
together. Oh, hold on. Look at Hollingsworth. He's gonna stick his nose on the inside of Yanich. Going to turn 3. Gonna try and make the run work. Yanich is going real wide. Gonna go for that runoff on exit.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have the draft as well from Cray, and I think Yanich is just gonna drive away from Hollingsworth here.
Hollingsworth, yeah, I was gonna say Hollingsworth got to get back up there real quick. He had to slow down that 22. Wow, look a little bit further back here.
Oh my god, what in the world? Josue, Brad Spider, Adam Nowinski, and Caleb Thompson. What in the world? That was real close.
Yeah, I mean, those guys are really fighting hard, and that's for 11 through 14.
That looks like Rusty Farrell wants to join in on the party. I just came back to that. It was like some really awesome racing going for those guys.
Wow, Berus lost
Berus.
the lead.
Yeah. I'm wondering if James Brown had anything to do with that.
I got to go back and check that. Hang on.
Nope, it looks like Cray just got a really good run and took him the tunnel turn, and there's a caution.
Yeah, we'll get to that caution in a second. Let me see. Yeah. Cray got a good run and was able to get by. And that opened the door for Steve Yanich also. All right, let's go see what happened in that caution. Oh, Spidle smoking.
I believe it was Spidle and Nowinski.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was. Nowinski, it looks like either Nowinski came down on Spidle or Spidle came up into Nowinski. Oh no, and Camara just gets absolutely ruined from that one too.
Oh, I see what happened here. Hold up. Spidle's car started to get away on him. Oh, Camara, man. Wrong place, wrong time. Yeah, if you watch the 5 right here, you see his car starts to get away on him a little bit. He tries to save it, but he gets into the 28 there. Just a slight tap, enough to send him up.
And just like broadside to Camara.
Oh, man. And Spidle almost made it through.
Oh.
Yeah, he almost made it through. Poor Camara.
Yeah, and Camara's taking it behind the wall. He's done. He's had 2 wrecks today.
I didn't think he was going to survive that one. That car had some damage already, and that was a pretty tough hit. There was no way that car was going to be able to compete. So Todd Cray, your leader. Robert Berus second. I'm sure 16 laps on the tires. These guys got to be coming in pit road.
Yeah, and I think the interesting thing here that I'm looking at, I'm just having a rough guesstimate. We have 38 laps, so 37 laps or so when the start happens. Do you want to guess how many laps of fuel these guys had? On a full tank?
How many?
34.
Wow. So it'll be 36, 35. It'll be just about. Sorry, it'll be just about 34 when we go back.
I think what we might see is some fuel saving going on. Some people are going to try and save that like lap of fuel if possible to get it to the end. I think it's going to be a bit too tight because we're currently on lap 35. Actually, no, hold on. Yeah, you might be right.
It'll be about 34, 33 to go, so it's going to be questionable. Definitely going to be close.
I think it's going to be just enough. You need your full tank from here. That's it. That's your fuel done.
And for what I'm seeing, 4 tires so far for everybody. Everybody that came in looks like they're getting 4 tires. I don't see anybody under 14 seconds on the pit stop.
I'm thinking is everyone's going for 4 tires, full tank of gas, see if they can make it to the end if no caution pops up.
See who the leader is now, right?
Yeah, Adam Matz.
Yeah, and he scored the leader too, so he can go in and pit if he wants and be safe. Adam Lewis also stayed out, so Adam Lewis is in second right now.
I think he's gonna wanna pit. This is the worst time to stay out.
He's got 17 laps on his tires. Adam Lewis has 10 laps on his tires, and that'll give it back up to Cray.
Yeah.
Take a quick look at the weather.
You're gonna have to stay out.
Ooh, 104 degrees. We're going down.
You have to go in, sorry, not stay out. Otherwise, he's in deep trouble.
Yeah, if he stays out, you know what's gonna happen. He's gonna drop like a rock, man. He'll go from 1st to 15th in a heartbeat.
Yeah, here he goes.
Yeah, so
he's played the right call.
He's going in. Adam Lewis is going in, so that'll give it back up to Todd Cray. But Todd Cray will be back up in the front. Robert Berus will be second, and then Steve Yennish will be third.
Did Sony get into another incident? Because I don't remember his rear end looking that bad.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing left on the back of that car.
I know, right? I mean, it's pretty good weight saving, but what happened? I'm gonna go have a quick look.
Where did Cray start? He started 7th. He's up here in 1st. Got 2 laps led. Going to be in charge of this start. He's got Robert Berus will be to his side. Steve Yennish. Let me pull up the top 10.
And Berus started in 10th as well, so.
Steve Yennish, Adam Matz, Josh Stewart, Seth Schultz, Adam Lewis. Oh no, Adam Lewis. It's showing. Why is it showing? Man, everything's wacky tonight.
So that last restart that we had, there was a bit of a mess midfield, and Camara had to brake, and then that ended up with the Sony having to brake and hit the rear end of Camara, who then got rear-ended by, I think that was Ron Hollerfield. And yeah, there was a lot of carnage in that.
Yeah, a lot going on.
Yeah, I don't think it was even a caution of that one. That was just a full-on, like, everyone managed to keep it going.
You got Rob Jenkins in 9th, Caleb Thompson in 10th, Hollingsworth in 8th. Trying to look through some of the cars. I mean, some of them still look pretty clean, pretty good. Look at Art Peck sitting up here in 12th.
Yeah, the old rule of stay ahead of the wreck is definitely working for a lot of these guys. And the Sony is trying to hide inside the pace car. I'm sorry to Sony, but we can see your ruined back bumper. You can't get away. You seen that? You seen that as well, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, Mike, I agree with you there, buddy. It's been a rough day.
He's crazy. So you got Adam Lewis came back in. Adam Matz came back in. These guys are being pretty smart here, man. They're topping off with fuel. Might see a little bit of strategy.
Mike Major's in chat. He's not in the race, and he's not in the channel here with us. What is wrong with you, Mike? Get over here!
Yeah, he's down in the bottom, I think. But he was in a room a little bit further down.
He is indeed.
Could be spotting maybe for somebody.
No, he's not. As far as I can see, he's playing a game called Minecraft.
For real.
I mean, maybe just in the channel for fun. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna diss it. I'm a grown man still playing that game because it's fun.
Yo, you see the competition thing? That kid won $3 million, bro.
Was that the Fortnite one or was that something else?
Yeah. I tell my kids, I said all the time they spend on there, they better get good enough to get up there.
Nah, mate. Regular Joe got no chance, buddy.
Brakes? What brakes, Ron? You know brakes in a race car. All right, so it looks like Cray's taking the outside, Berus on the inside. Then you have Josh Stewart on the outside with Steve Yenish on the inside. Then Seth Schultz on the inside and Hollingsworth on the outside. So this is definitely going to be interesting. And there goes Cray.
It looks like he's probably going to fully clear Berus there. First three should be able to slot together, no worries.
Pretty much 2x2 all the way back. Gonna pan out to a little bit wider angle to see that.
He almost went 3 wide further back.
Watching Schultz now. He's on the inside of Jenkins and Hollingsworth. And he's all the way down underneath that yellow line. And I saw Steve Yenish making a move here on the inside of Josh Stewart. Berus slowly closing in on Cray. Wow, look at the run Yenish got. See if he can hang on to it, though, on the inside. Seemed like the inside, you lose a lot coming off. He actually had a pretty good run there. Had a little bit of a hole open to be able to slide that car up. So he's going to go up into third. And now here comes Mark Jenkins now looking on the inside.
He's got to be careful. That car is going to be a little bit unstable, but he's actually managed to pick it back up and drive it again.
Wow, look at Berus.
Yeah, there he goes. They're getting all close together now. Now Steve Yanish behind Berus. Berus kind of giving Yanish nowhere to go. Now Berus is now on the inside. Look at the run he's getting on Todd Cray. And he got a better run on the straight as well.
Look at... Wow.
Yanish is pushing Berus. Hollingsworth's going to try and go to the outside. Nope, he stays on the inside. Berus gets in front of Cray now.
So Berus back to the lead.
This is the diehard we're used to seeing.
Yeah. Steve Yanish, Mark Jenkins side by side with Cray. Then you got Hollingsworth and Stewart. I can't believe the sun is actually shining.
Yeah,
the 3 wide. Look at almost 3 wide.
Hollingsworth, Stewart, they're still fighting. It's great to watch. That being said, the first 3 are getting away. Berus is breaking away. Yanish is holding on to him. Cray is trying to hold on to both of them. And we are kind of 3 wide now on the front stretch. That being said, Stewart just got a massive push up to Jenkins. Oh, we have a caution.
Ooh.
And it's Art Peck.
Is it really?
Art Peck and the number 24 Josue Tellez. Looks like...
Man.
I think either Art Peck came down too quickly or Josue didn't come down quick enough. That one I think they're just racing. And yeah, Art Peck just got absolutely sent into the outside wall.
Yeah, I gotta change the camera on that one and take a look. Art Peck there in the 36, the 24 right behind him. 24 goes to go down low. Yeah, I think Art Peck probably didn't think Tellez was right there. But it looked like he was just trying to get down a lane.
Yeah, Art Pet came down too early. Josue went down too late.
Alright, so we'll wait and see if these guys, anybody comes down pit road one more time here. I can't imagine, because we are winding the laps down a little bit here. I mean, we still got quite a ways to go.
I mean, yeah, at least now they don't have to worry about fuel at all. It's going to be just a full-on sprint to the finish.
Check the weather. 101. So we're slowly coming down. Slowly coming down.
Yeah, it's starting to get close. We're actually almost below the triple digits. Alright, we're definitely going to see some tyre stops, I think, but beyond that, no idea.
We're inside with Todd Craig. Anybody stay out?
I see a few guys go past, but I don't know if they're staying out. Let's have a look. Adam Lewis staying out. I might be trying to get a lap led again. The other two, I believe, are cars that are laps down. Whoa, hold on. Rob Jenkins comes out first. I don't think he even took tyres.
Yeah, 5.5.
Gas and go.
He must be pretty happy with his car. Maybe thinking if he gets out in that clean air is going to help him a little bit, you know. We're taking a look here at Adam Lewis. See if he stays out to get led that lap, because so far it's still showing Robert Berus as your leader. So hopefully his goal is to lead that lap. He stays out and gets that lap led.
If you're going to do it, you got to commit. You got to stay out and get the full lap led.
And then if you want to come in, but you know, you lose all that track position for what, you know, not even to get that lap led. Keep an eye on the 42 here and we'll see what he does. Where did he start while we're at it anyway? 26 or 28, looks like 28. Yeah, no, he's going to come in. I don't think he's going to make it across the line in time because he has to slow down way more than these guys.
He's not going to get it.
Is he going to make it? It's close. No, Berus is going to get there before him.
It was almost like Berus was being nice and trying to keep it slow.
All right, so after these guys cross the lines here, we'll pull up your top 10. Make sure we got it right first. It's still showing wrong. But it looks like we got 18 still on the lead lap. Mullis is in the pits and he is on the lead lap, so he managed to get back onto the lead lap. Looks like the first car 2 laps down is going to be the Art Peck in 19th. Robert Berus out front. A couple guys taking the wave around. We'll see if Robert Berus is going to take the inside or the outside on this start. We got 27 to go, be 26 to go. Still a long ways here at Pocono. I can't believe the sun is out. I'm seeing reflections off a bunch of these cars, which is surprising because usually it's cloudy, overcast, and gloom.
Yeah, like saying you never seen the sun at Pocono? Yeah, you have.
Yeah. Not while I was there, though. This is one of them tracks, man. It's a love-hate relationship with me with Pocono. There's...
I kind of like Brad Spartan and Song both have matching rears to their cars now.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah, they're both missing the rear panel.
Yeah, Spider hasn't been having super good luck here tonight. Yeah, they're gonna go through the base car, take the wave around. We still got a pretty good amount of drivers up here in the front. They've been up flirting with the front pretty much all night.
That's good that we're watching these guys. They'll be fighting it out all the way to the end. And they're all up here too. And even some of the guys you don't expect to be up here, they're also up here too. We got like Mats and Caleb right there.
Even look at the 26 of Sean Stevens, started 23rd. He's sitting 11th right now.
Yeah, and he had a bit of damage from that incident too. Look at his front end; it's bent, but he's doing really good.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be hurting him all that bad. We'll see how he does on the start.
Even if he crashed out now, he's managed to gain 11 positions to keep his car in one piece. Like if this is your first race with the league, Sean, sorry, well done. Actually, Stephen and Sean, it's got both those names. It's weird. It's almost like he's got. It doesn't have two first names, but it's almost like he does. You know, so my brain's kind of going crazy.
Like, wait, what? All right, so Berus going to take the outside. Steve Yenich going to be on the inside on this one.
Berus going to play some mind games with Steve here. Steve's going to have to try and get it right and get on Berus's inside into the first corner, or get in his inside into the tunnel turn.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to wait or go.
I think the same question is going in Steve Yenich's head right now. Okay, pace car's about to dive in. And there he goes.
He kind of waited just a pinch.
Yeah, I think what he did is he waved for Yenich to put his foot in the accelerator. The moment Yenich let go of it again, that's when Berus goes. I think it's been a common thing. Whenever you see the guy on your left or right let off the accelerator, then you hit yours.
Look at that. Yenich will go in a second. Stewart third. Todd Cray with Mark Jenkins.
They're going to single file out a bit, but after this, the fight will resume.
Cray will pull it in fourth for a moment. We'll see. Looks like Stewart right there on the back of the 27. Wow, him and Mark Jenkins look like they were getting ready to go to the inside. I'm going to jump in. We'll take a lap with Mark Jenkins real quick. Maybe stay green.
Just ahead of him, Stewart was essentially just riding the rear of Yenich's bumper there. Jenkins now trying to get to the inside of Cray. He's going to give it a try, but Cray's going to get the draft and the run on exit. And here comes Hollingsworth as well. And it looks like Seth is a bit too far back to capitalize as well.
Wow, look at how close they are, man.
Oh yeah, we'll see how passing goes between these guys. You see Yenich closing in on Berus like almost every corner. Every straight, sorry. Well, he's going to have a pretty good run here. He might try the inside. He's going to try it early. He's not going to get the extra draft. I'm not the smartest of cookies, but I think that might have been a bit of a bad play.
Yeah, because that hole's going to close up behind him.
Yeah, and he could have got more run on this corner. That being said, he's on the inside, but he's gone way too low. He's way too low. I think Berus might get the run off here in the tunnel turn. And he is. You see Berus pulling back alongside. He will still be just alongside the tunnel turn, but I think Berus might have got him back here. He needs to get a really, really good run here.
Oh, and he got a wiggle. No.
Yeah, he held on to it. He's going to... He's out of position now.
Yep, Stewart now to the outside.
And behind him, Hollingsworth now on the inside of Cray. It looks like he's the second person to try the inside of Cray here. Did he get a good run on the straight? He's going to have draft help actually from Janich, same way Cray will have from Stewart. I think Cray is going to get this one, as Janich is still defending against Stewart.
Yeah, Janich got a really good run off. He was able to stay in front of him. He can't slide it. Wow, I didn't think he was going to slide it up.
I don't think Stewart knew either.
Stewart might have backed off a little bit.
Look at further back. Seth Schultz just gave Mark Jenkins a bit of a shunt to get him alongside Hollingsworth again. Look at Josh Stewart now, right on the rear of Steve Janich.
Wow, look at Janich that run into the back of Berus.
Yeah. Meanwhile, further back, Mark Jenkins and Hollingsworth are still fighting it out. Meanwhile, Jeff Janich and Seth Schultz are actually fighting out behind them as well.
This is getting interesting now, man, because they know the laps are starting to slowly wind down. Yeah, that was close. You saw that?
You saw that with Mark Jenkins and Hollingsworth, right?
Yeah, that was way close.
Yeah, I think both of us were holding our breath there for a moment.
I was like, no, we're green, come on.
They had 20 laps to go. And look at Stewart, he's got a pretty good run on Janich as well. He might try it. Nope, he's just going to sit there.
The best thing to do, man, is those four just stay in line for a little bit, man, and break away from the pack. Let the laps wind down a little bit and make your move. Make it now, you're going to fall into that second pack.
Yeah, but that being said, though, this might be your only chance to get past people like Berus. If you see an opening, you just have to strike. Otherwise, he might just drive away later on. He might have better long left tires.
And it looks like Stewart got like a, you know, if you watch the turns, Stewart's a little bit better than Janich in one. And then you watch him going through the tunnel turn. Here he goes, Janich to the inside.
Yeah, Stewart pretty much just pushed him into that.
Can he hang on?
He can't get the run off.
No.
He can't get the run.
Oh, Stewart closes the door.
I wonder if Stewart kind of planned that one. Push Janich to fight Berus, lose his pace, and try and make the pass. But I don't think he's going to get it. He's going to get a really good run.
And right back where we started.
Yep. And the cycle is complete.
Good effort, though. Look at Stewart. He is right there pushing him, man.
Maybe he knows this is his chance to get past Berus too. He can just get Janich past him.
Especially before he uses that car up.
And also, I don't think Stewart's going to be wasting his car here at all. He's just going to, keep doing laps. There goes Janich again. He's going to try that tunnel turn again. He's going to do a little bit higher and try and sap some of Berus's speed on it. Oh, look at Stewart. Stewart's committing the inside line now. He's going to try and give Janich a push.
Wow, look at that.
And here comes Cray now to the outside.
Wow, look at that.
Cray's going to negate this, I think. To see if Janich can make the pass on the inside, Berus is going to get a really good run.
Wow, Janich really fighting hard.
Janich is going to have a really good run onto the first corner, but that being said, Berus is now being pushed by Cray again, so there goes that. The one chance Janich had on this lap.
He got scored for it, he just couldn't complete it, man.
Yeah. He had the best chance he had, then Cray just came in and just said nope. And now Stewart is now behind Cray, and here comes Seth as well to the outside line as well. We've got a 5-car fight here. And now we've got some bump drafting going on as if it's Daytona.
Hey, come on, man.
Correction, sorry. 6-car fight, 7-car fight, because Mark Jenkins is still here. He's going to go to the inside of Hollingsworth again.
Yeah, he pulled out really fast.
Yeah, I think he just realized he just had to run, had to go for it. And even behind him, Jeff Janich is right behind this as well. So you've got essentially,
yep.
What was that, 7, 8 cars now in this fight technically? That being said, Berus, look at the gap he's got.
Yeah.
Craig hope to reel him in, but that's a pretty good gap already.
If these guys keep going side by side, he's just going to disappear on them. They need to stay in line now and run some of these laps down and wait towards the end.
Like, we saw what was Stewart kind of working with Janich there. That was their chance to get Janich past Berus and then hopefully Stewart past Janich later on. But Todd Cray saw that and just capitalized himself, and now he's in second place. And he's in the position to try and make the pass on Berus.
And here's Mark Jenkins one more time looking to the inside.
He's trying. I'm surprised he's able to hold on to that car right now.
That was close. Hollingsworth got a little squirrely, almost got into the 33, and then the 89 popped out of nowhere.
Yeah. As that brawl continues, it's glorious. Unfortunately, it is making Mark Jenkins and Hollingsworth lose the grip of the pack ahead of them again.
That's for 6th place right there, those three.
Now look at Stewart and Janich again. Still essentially bum drafting him constantly.
And Schultz dropped back a little bit. Maybe Schultz is trying to lay back a little bit, let these guys fight it out.
I don't know if I heard this correctly. I think I might be delusional, but I swear I just heard Berus go, wee! I don't know if I'm imagining that, or if maybe like the sound just didn't come through correctly, but I swear I heard that. I'm not crazy doctor, I swear.
That's what they all say. Wasn't me.
Well, Cray is slowly catching Berus. Not by much, but he's definitely catching him. And Stewart is no longer directly behind CBH anymore. Well, I say that, now he's closing back up on him again, so of course.
Be 14 to go this next time by too. Look at Cray.
Whoa, where did Hollingsworth and Mark Jenkins go?
Yeah, they dropped back. Hollingsworth's all the way back in 10th.
They did. They had a moment together.
And Jenkins all the way back in 13th.
Yeah, I don't. What happened there? Hollingsworth just stopped.
He's still going. He's in 10th.
So Hollingsworth just got really slow, went onto the apron, Jenkins went into his rear, and then Jenkins got a massive shunt to his rear by Jeff Janich. They're all still going. Jenkins' rear is just even more bent in than before, and they've lost a bunch of places. Now in 13th and 14th. I don't know what happened there. Hollingsworth just kind of, I don't know, just let off the throttle for way longer than he needed to. Maybe his pedals moved or something, because that was weird.
And look at Schultz now on the inside of Stewart. He gets by. Well, Schultz going to take a spot back.
Stewart's going to counterattack. He's got it. No, he's not. I thought he was going to go straight for it, but he does not. He slots behind Schultz. Oh, here goes Cray.
Yeah, Cray to the inside.
They're trying to beat Berus' run, and he's doing it the right way. He's going a bit higher than Janich was. He's stealing some of Berus' run there. Wow. He's going to get the pass.
He's got the run right now. See if he can hang on to it, or if Berus is going to fight back. 12 laps to go next time by.
I think about this. That's all Janich really needed to do, was just go a bit higher, steal some of Berus' line, some of his run. That way he couldn't get the runoff every time. I can see if Berus has anything to counterattack with, or is Berus run dry as well. 12 laps to go.
And you can see the difference right now in Berus' car with not being out in the front. I think, oh, caution is out.
Oh, I was about to say, I thought Cray was breaking the draft, but no, we have a caution.
Wow, the 26 of Sean Stevens is all bent up. We go back and find out what happened with him.
Sean Stevens hit the outside wall and then tried to hold on to it. No, hit the inside wall as well. Okay, so when I heard Berus make that noise, I think what happened was he was having a bit of a minor panic attack because you think he almost lost the car.
Wow, did you see that? He almost had it saved, man.
What I think might have killed him there, 'cause I swear I heard him downshift down to a lower gear a bit too early, and that just kicked it out again. You know, it's like when you downshift early, the rear end just lets go. That's what I think. That's what it sounds like happened there. But then again, I could just be crazy. That's always a possibility.
Wow.
Well, we're gonna have about a 9 or 8 lap shootout, I think.
Yeah, definitely going to be a shootout. Going to be a hard shootout too, man, because there's going to be a lot of guys here looking to make some moves. Man, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be Todd Cray right now.
Yeah, you got to pit. You have to. That run was too long. There is just no possibility. I know even right side, it has to be 4 full tires. Right side, these truck cars are already getting looser now because the track is temp cooling down still. It's got to be 4 tires and gas. Actually, there's just 4 tires, no gas. You have to be absolutely mental to try and stay out. Someone might try and stay out for a bit of extra bonus points. Yeah, Jeff Yunich, I think, staying out for those bonus points. He rushed up to the pace car.
He scored for it, so he definitely has it.
Yeah, he saw him. He absolutely booted it up there to get that position. Alright, let's see if anyone proves me wrong and goes for right sides only. Nope, 4 tires for absolutely everyone. And Berus beats Cray out of the pits.
Looks like Hollingsworth took 2. He's got 9.6. Unless he just did like a splash and go.
He took 2 tires. Interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I am a little confused by that call, but I'm guessing he's trying to get back out of the pack because he was in about 15th. This should put him back into the top 6. It puts him back into the fight, even if it's in a bit of a weaker car.
Well, I think,
hey, if anyone can hold on to 2 tires, it will be Jeff Hollingsworth.
I think he knows there's going to be some racing going on now as we're, getting closer to the end of it here. So it could be a really good move. He got him the spots that he needs. He's probably hoping these guys are going to fight and let him get some pace on him.
All right, well, while we're going around, let's ask you. Let's get it a little bit earlier, all right? Who do you think's going to get it? What's your bet on who's going to clinch it?
I think, man, it's going to be, it's tough to say, but probably, dude, I don't know. I think it's a toss-up between Berus and maybe Yenish.
Okay, well, my bet's gonna be different. Todd Cray. He had the pace on Berus in the last stint. If he can get a good run and get past him this stint, he could probably get it. He's got like 8 laps to do it.
Well, I was thinking of Todd Cray, but the only thing was, I don't know. Well, it's only going to be 8 laps to go, so maybe. But I don't see his car as a long run car.
Well, his car was a long run car. You mean short run, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, short run.
Alright, you almost shorted my brain out there too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of agree, but I think we've all seen Cray every once in a while just like wake up at the end of the race and just go mad, so we'll see. And Seth is not out of this race either. He's going to be behind Berus. You also got obviously Steve Yenic and Josh Stewart. This kind of like 7-lap shootout is what Stewart's pretty much built for. Maximum aggression, fight all the way through.
This is definitely going to be interesting for sure.
And the obvious absolute wild card is Jeff Hollingsworth. Does the big 5 car wreck happen and he gets the free win?
The seas part like in practice and just watch him roll right on by,
The full Moses effect happens.
Don't forget you're watching DieHard Racing Leagues, clocks by Christopher A. Series here at Pocono. Don't forget, tune in next week. It's going to be a good race next week at Michigan, 180 miles, I believe. And like I said earlier, the points do count for the Flatfoot Series and the A Series in this race and next week's race, which is really interesting because some of the guys that got wrecked out tonight, that's really going to hurt them in both series. It's bad enough, you get wrecked out, but then to lose points in both series for one, oh, dude, that's like double jeopardy. but it looks like we have 17 on the lead lap. Lights just went out.
I believe Stevens is still on the lead lap. That being said, look at the front of his car. It's about as wrecked as the rear of Jenkins. Sorry, Jenkins. The Sony's car was. At least that radiator is getting maximum air cooling.
Yeah, there was no cover on that thing.
Your engine is as cold as it's ever gonna be.
Cray's gonna take the inside.
Berus is leading.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Berus is gonna take the outside, and Cray's gonna be on the inside.
Don't worry, guys. We're all a little loopy today.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird day today. Man, I'm tired. Kids went back to school.
It's going to be a good fight between Berus and Cray at the start for sure. Let's see if Berus can try and nab the start on Cray. He's managed to do it to everybody else, but we'll see if Cray can get this one.
There'll be 8 to go this one by.
Yeah. It's going to be 8 laps of just absolute fighting up the front. And if a caution pops up, we'll have a green and white checkers, I believe. Or green and yellow, whatever it's called.
Yeah, there'll be, I think they have 3 attempts, if I'm correct.
Yeah, sorry, you're right, yeah.
All right, brother, hang tight.
Yeah, here we go, boys. Is Berus going to preempt, or is he going to wait again? We'll have to see. Probably looking over to the side, watching Cray. There he goes. And Cray gets a pretty good run there. He's going to be pretty much clear of Yannick. He's going to slot him behind Berus, I believe. And he does.
Yeah, he's gonna. Oh, we got a wreck going on. And the caution comes out.
Adam Lewis turned around. Whoa, what in the world? That was what in the world? Looks like the 10 went into 94. It's the second time that's happened with the 10.
Let's go back and take a quick look. It might have been a bad start.
It's really weird. I'm not sure if I'm crazy, but I'm watching Rob Jenkins' wheel, right? And he's actually turning more to the left before he impacts him, and the car is still going right.
Wow, the 42 gets a piece. Oh man, there was a lot of cars in that one.
Yeah, a lot of guys got caught by that
94, the 42. Trying to see who's that blue car. Oh, the 89.
Yeah, that one started with Rob Jenkins. And
oh, DeSonia.
yeah, a few guys got their race finished off, I think, there. 94, 42, 89, 93. I think the 26 got away with that one. No, hold on, he might have got impacted. Oh, actually, Sean Stevens, man. That is lucky.
He kind of got by, right?
Yeah, he had the Moses effect going on. We'll talk about that a little bit ago. Have a look at Sean Stevens from the far chase cam. Everyone around him gets annihilated and he goes straight through.
Back far enough. Come on.
Every car around him. Can you get back enough for that one?
Yeah.
You see what I mean, man?
And it looks like he kind of jammed the brakes for a second. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you watch right here, it looks like he kind of jammed on the brakes just a little bit, and it was perfect.
Exactly, yeah. The pure Moses effect. Every car around him got obliterated. He just drives through like nothing happened. Gotta love when those moments happen.
Definitely going to be interesting now. Because look, we be coming to 5 laps to go. And then if the lights go out, it'll be a 4-lap shootout.
Yeah, and no one is pitting, except perhaps Adam Lewis. Actually, no, he's in the pits. Already getting damage repair, probably. Well, a lot of guys got caught in that one. Oh wow, I just noticed something. Jason Mullis is now on the lead lap.
Yeah, he was on the lead lap like 1 or 2 cautions ago, I think. Because I think I said something about that. I was surprised too to see, because I thought he was multiple laps down.
I don't know what's... He was multiple laps down. Then he got a bunch of lucky dogs there. I don't know what... I just saw him in the pits reverse up and then drive back into his box.
Yeah, he might have missed it because he's getting ready to leave the pits right now.
That was weird. But he should be still being lead lap. He's going to have a 5-lap race in the finish to try and get on the podium. But I get the feeling he's going to be a little bit out of reach.
They're going to show him in 15th.
He's going to have a hell of a push ahead of him. It is possible, but I think he's going to be just a little bit out of reach. He's got most of his damage repaired. It's a little bit of front right, I believe. But beyond that, that car is pretty clean. He'll be cleaner than some of the cars ahead of him, that's for sure.
He might be able to get out of here with a top 10 if he's lucky.
I mean, yeah, the next 3 cars ahead of him have all got some form of damage. If he gets the top 10, that will definitely be a comeback considering what happened earlier.
And look at that, the field really is thinned out now.
I don't think we were intending a battle of attrition, but it kind of ended that way.
Oh, your Pocono's a love-hate relationship, man. It can be really good or it can be really bad.
I'll have to do some testing later on. It almost seems like when you get close to a car's side on the front stretch, it like it drags you in. We've seen a few guys, like almost like they got sucked in towards the outside car.
The one good thing we know is it's definitely not the league, it's not the guys, because this is not normal.
Absolutely, everyone has a bad race. Probably the track was not quite what they expected. Pocono as is, it's called the bloody tricky triangle for a reason, mate. I think it's crazy.
You gotta be a magician to get through, bro.
I gotta say, I'm surprised that almost no wrecks happened in the tunnel turn at all.
That's usually one of the big spots for it too. Right in from the outside wall to that inside wall destroyed.
Yeah, it's usually like the field gets kind of compressed in there. Everyone's trying to fight for the same real estate. But honestly, this race, we haven't seen much of that. Honestly, most of the deaths have been on the front stretch. How you can crash on a drag strip, I don't really know.
Yeah, I think one was net code. The rest were just, I don't know, maybe just misjudgment.
Yeah. Oh well, we live, we learn. We learn to do it again.
All right, so now Berus is out front. Craze second. Yenish, Schultz, Stewart, Hollingsworth. Even Adam Matz. Yeah, I was gonna say, and even Adam Matz is up in 9th. Tellez is in 7th. Matz was pretty fast earlier. We've seen him up in the top, I don't know what, top 5 or 6 at some point.
I expect Jason Mullis to try and fly through the field. Expect Mark Jenkins and Adam Matz to try and make a push there too. Thompson and Josue Tellez, I expect them to try and push, but there's a bit of damage on both those cars, I believe. And Hollingsworth, I think Hollingsworth's going to have a bit of trouble here. He's on rights only. He's going to be fighting like really fast cars ahead of him on 4 fresh tires.
I think he's just planning on holding on and going.
Clocks by Christopher, a proud sponsor of DieHard Racing League, located at 222 Turnpike Street, Southeaston, Massachusetts, 02375. Restoration and repair of all clocks, buying and selling antique and modern clocks. Authorized Howard Miller Clock Dealer, Howard Miller, Ridgeway, and Ethan Allen Authorized Service Center. We ship all over the country. As for shipping quotes, low overhead means low prices. We give the personal service the big stores can't. Sales 508-944-9645. Service 508-944-9273. Call now. It's clocksbychristopher.com.
All right, don't forget, clocksbychristopher.com. Clocks by Christopher is the sponsor of the A-Series here. Clocks by Christopher's got a newly updated website. They said everything's a lot easier. Everything's all in one location, a lot easier to find. Got some great quality clocks, repair, service, great customer service. Go check them out, clocksbychristopher.com. Also, you can look for them on Facebook, Clocks by Christopher, and tell them you've seen them here at DieHard Racing League.
I do love that they're doing a championship clock for the winner. That is absolutely awesome.
Yeah, customized too, man. That's gonna be really nice. And they still got a couple of button boxes to give away too.
Oh, I should enter a race.
Tell you what, there's some nice button boxes, bro.
Yeah. Getting me all jealous now.
I think you even get to pick your colors and stuff that you want it painted and everything. Because I think that's what's the hold up on the last winter. They had to get the color paint that the driver wanted.
Hold up a second. Why are the pace car lights still on? They're gonna run it all. It's gonna run it all the way down to like 69 laps. It's gonna be like a 1 or 2 lap run.
That's weird. I don't think they extended it. Maybe because it's... that's kind of weird. I'm not sure. With this new green, white checkered, I haven't had much experience with it, racing on it, so I'm not really sure if it's something to do with the green, white checker being on, and it, you know, defaulted it so that it is a green, white checker.
Yeah, well, either way, Craig's going to have one hell of a mountain to climb, and I think the guys now beyond like 5th position are going to have just an impossible mountain to climb. To see if Mullers can try and get a top 10 position out of this.
Look at that, the 2 laps to go. Lights are out.
There we go, lights are out. Yeah, the race will be extended for a green, white checkered finish, apparently. Alright.
Yeah, I wonder if it's got something to do with, you know, with it being set for green, white checker, and then it's like 3 laps to go. I wonder if it somehow defaults it so it automatically kicks it into it, you know?
Wasn't like lap 61 or 62 when that happened? Like, that's a lot of pace laps.
Yeah, kind of weird.
Yeah, that's a little confusing.
All right, it's time. This is it.
Yep, good luck to everyone. Hopefully you do well.
Get to that white flag, man.
It's going to be an absolute brawl between these first like 4 or 5 drivers for sure. There's going to be like people trying to push hard from further back, trying to just get, like nab something. It's going to be chaos!
Yeah.
It's gonna be rumble.
There's definitely going to be something right now. I was just looking to see, that's Hollingsworth left front. It looks like a modified. I just noticed that. All right, guys. Pace car is going to go in a minute. Berus is in control of this start. Todd Cray's got to try to do everything he can not to let him get away. He's going to have Schultz behind him on the outside and Steve Yenich on the inside. So it's definitely going to get heated right now. You got to make it to the white flag.
If we see a 4 wide finish, I will not be surprised. Alright, here goes the pace car. And there goes Berus. It's a clean run.
We got a really good start there.
And Cray will be clear as well, so there'll be a bit of a fight up the front. We've got 3 wide further back. Hollingsworth is falling back
And
right
look
now.
at that, white flag is out, so this is it. Look at the fight up here in the front.
Yeah, Seth now fighting with Yannick for 3rd place. He's got the run.
Oh, look at Cray. Oh, I thought Cray was going.
He's gonna get it in like the final corner, I think. There's no other way. He's gonna get an absolute monstrous run here. But Berus is actually pulling away.
Oh, there's a wreck going on behind them.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of guys down.
And the caution is out. We got the white flag. I thought that was it. thought because we took the white flag, it says checkered. I'm confused.
I don't know either. This is really weird. Like, I've actually got the message for extended for green white checkered twice. Like, okay, things are broken, guys. Even iRacing is having a bad day.
Let's go back real quick and take a look at what happened. I think it was Caleb Thompson.
Yeah, I saw Mullis got caught in that one.
Oh, wait, I just had it. There we go. That's the 4 and the 24. They're racing side by side. Oh, the 24 hit the yellow line, got loose, hit the 4. 33 got involved. 35 got involved.
Yeah, a few guys got collected in that one.
If you watch the 24 right here going in, it looks like he got the yellow line, but the car didn't like it. Yeah, he caught the apron and just came right up into the 4. I mean, racing hard.
Yeah, that's kind of what you expect from like what's meant to be a white flag, you know?
Right.
People try whatever they can. But it didn't, like, it's not a white flag. We have another run to go.
That's so weird how it scored it like that. Kind of weird.
Yeah, this is, like I said, this has been the race of oddities. We'll have to let this one go and hope next week as well. Wait, what is Berus doing?
He's not going in.
I didn't think so. I was like, wait, what? There's no way in the world you're pitting, mate.
Yeah, he's just trying to say, yo, follow me. Anybody any takers?
No one did. No one did.
Yeah, I wouldn't go in. I don't care if I was running on 3 wheels right now. There ain't no way I'm going in, man. Not if I'm up in the front.
You know something weird, by the way? On my scoring sheet, all the practice and quality times just vanished.
Really?
Yeah, there are some weird things going on. I think this race has just broken all logic at this point. Like, my practice times, my quality times are inside the actual sim are just gone.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if mine disappear next. They're still there right now at the moment. Mike Major, rest in peace, Thompson.
Yeah. Like, he got bumped up by host weight. He almost saved it with that massive slide, but unfortunately a 33 quarters rear. What's up?
What kind of slide was that?
Massive slide! I mean, that's full send, man. He's just like going full Drifto on that one, buddy boy.
I gotta get, get a copy of that, man, on a button.
Massive slide!
This way, when the guys are sliding, I can just hit the button and be like, massive slide.
Oh man, we're all kooky today. It
Yeah, I
seems.
know. I forget who it was, man. There was somebody, I don't remember if it was from here, from DieHard Racing League, or if it was from Go Fast Racing League, maybe. But one of the leagues that we were broadcasting had, one of the guys had all these sound bites, man. He had like thousands and thousands of sound bites.
Yeah.
And,
No, that was Paskey's, I think.
was it?
No, that was that no, that would have been this league. I think it was Art Peck and Mike Major, I think.
Yeah, I gotta remember who that was, and I gotta find out, because they told me what to do to get it. I gotta find out, man, because that was so cool. They had like 1,000 of them on call. You know what I mean? And it was crazy, bro.
I could have sworn that was Art Peck and Mike Major. Like, Mike can confirm or deny that in chat. I could have sworn it was those two. It's either that or maybe it was some other guys running another league. I don't know.
I know it could be Paskey's or it could be Go Fast. For some reason, I'm thinking maybe it was Paskey's. I think I remember hearing Byron Rodney in the conversation, but I ain't sure, man. Like I said, I got CRS. I can't remember what I did this morning.
Funny thing is, right? Remember I told you how the qualifying practice times vanished for me?
Yeah.
They came back and went, okay, fair enough. They came back. They're gone again.
It was weird, man.
Yeah, this race is breaking in all ways. Like, it's now reappeared again. I bet you next corner they'll bloody vanish again. Just everything's given up.
Yeah.
Ah, there you go. Mike Major confirmed it would be us. I knew it was you nerds.
Who is it? Is it Cray that has all of that?
I believe it was Mike Major and Art Peck together, like both of them.
Yeah.
Like they both had soundboards they were pressing like mad. I'm pretty sure. Because if I remember correctly, and my memory is terrible, I'm pretty sure Mike Major and Arpec did their own broadcasting once upon a time, and they had all those soundboards for it.
Yeah, I gotta get up to speed with that. I'd like to have a few of them on hand.
I'm glad I don't, because they just all be funny, silly things.
That's what these are gonna be too. When we used to do Somo Garage on Sunday nights, we used to do the talk, the podcast of Somo Garage. I had tons of soundbite commercials, man, that I ran. Some of them were so funny, man, from all different things,
Yeah, like if I went through my Twitch highlights, there would be some terrible ones. Like, so some that are just terrible without context. For instance, like, I'm not even kidding, I literally have a clip of me saying, this is not even a joke, he deserved to have his hopes and dreams crushed.
Really?
I actually said that, and out of context, it sounds absolutely terrible.
Wow.
And no, I have not, Mike. Stop reminding me, please.
Oh, you lost your mouse somewhere?
No, as in there's an actual mouse in my house.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be reminded, because it is these, like, there used to be like about 4 or 5 of them. We've caught all the other ones, except for this guy.
Your spider didn't eat it?
Nah, mate, the spiders are outside, boy.
I thought you had that big one living behind your curtain.
That was my old place.
Oh.
Yeah, it don't live there no more.
Oh, all right. Well,
I found the huntsman spider on the bonnet of the Jeep the other day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was just like, I went to go reach for the hood latch. I'm like, oh, well, he's there.
Yeah,
Shoo out the
the
way.
hood can stay shut.
No, it was like, shoo the huntsman out of the way, open it up, no worries. Huntsman ain't gonna bite me.
We're going for tarantula number 6.
Oh my god, you guys invited into your house.
Yeah, we got 5 of them, and my son just put some money down on a purple tree spider.
Alright, well, pace car lights are out, and I believe we're on the last corner.
All right, this has got to be it.
If another green white checker pops up, I'm going to be very confused.
Or if the lights come on.
Yeah, suddenly pace car lights turn on.
All right, pace car's in. This has got to be it, guys.
There goes Berus.
Green flag is out.
It's like Cray's going to have a fight with Steve Yanich behind him. It looks like Seth is also going to be right behind Cray.
Yeah, that was weird because the last time when they crossed the start-finish line, the white flag came out right away. This time it stayed green.
And Cray's not getting the best of
Wow,
run.
look at Yanich. Yeah, Yanich. Oh, we got a wreck going on behind.
And it's another caution.
Oh, no. Now we're going to have to start talking about fuel.
This is the, hold on, I've now got information I've never seen. This is the final caution where we'll try for a green-white checkered finish. I have never seen that message.
All right, it was the 33 of Mark Jenkins and the 35 of Jason Mullis involved in that one. Let's see what happened here. Is Jenkins going to the inside? Oh, it looked like Mullis was starting to get loose. Wow, Mullis got some serious air. Looked like Mullis got a little bit loose and came down into the 33 from this view. Wow, we got to go inside with Mullis, man, on that one.
I think it was a 33 that got loose, not Mullis.
Oh, was it? Yeah, that's weird because the camera angle always changes it.
So if you're flying with Jason Mullis right now, please prepare to get your...
Yeah, carry a bag with you.
You're going to be taking flight.
Yeah, you got some serious air with that one. I got to see that again. Wow. All right, we're going to take another attempt at this. Guys got to be good on fuel. I mean, we've had a couple of cautions. They've been pacing around here on the caution, so they got to. All right, while these guys get set up for their green-white finish, we'll be right back.
Clocks by Christopher, a proud sponsor of DieHard Racing League, located at 222 Turnpike Street, Southeaston, Massachusetts, 02375. Restoration and repair of all clocks. Buying and selling antique and modern clocks. Authorized Howard Miller Clock Dealer. Howard Miller, Ridgeway, and Ethan Allen Authorized Service Center. We ship all over the country. As for shipping quotes, low overhead means low prices. We give the personal service the big stores can't. Sales 508-944-9645. Service 508-944-9273. Call now. It's Clocks by Christopher.com.
This is Jim Beaver, voice of the Lucas Oil Off-Road Racing Series. Introducing Pro 2 and Pro 4 trucks on iRacing. Game on!
In the outside contact made, 56 slides in at a 4. Who's going to be at the stripe? Dead even, give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
All right, we are back. We are going to take one more attempt at a green-white checkered finish. Excuse me, here. Robert Berus, Todd Cray on your front row here. We've had a couple of wrecks before the white flag. But we'll see.
Yeah, I've never actually seen it make it to the third one. This is going to be the final one. If it's a wreck pops up, Berus will win by default.
Yeah, that's like you said, I've never been this far into them. I've never seen anybody have to use all three, so I don't know how it's going to react. But definitely going to be interesting.
Yeah, Berus again is going to have to get the run on Cray. He's managed to get it both other times. Just see if he can pull it off for a third time.
I think Cray's going to be a little bit anxious now.
He's got to get it right. Yeah.
Wow, we're at 85 degrees on the track. Cooled off quite a bit.
Well, yeah, it's absolutely chilled down. These cars can feel so much different to what they did at the start.
All right, buddy. What turn 4 we're in?
Pace cars going in now. And there goes Berus.
Berus.
I don't think Cray's gonna have anything for it, but look at Yenich. Yenich actually had a pretty good start there. Schultz did not. He's gonna get past Schultz. He might even make a move on Cray.
Oh, look at the fan out back there too.
Yenich trying the outside of Cray. Oh, almost goes into him. Had to go wide.
He's gonna get a good run off. And look, now he's gonna go down low.
He's going to give it a try on the inside the tunnel turn. Got a pretty good run. Craig got around Berus and has nowhere to go with it. Here comes Yenich.
Wow.
Gets past Craig, goes down below the yellow line. Oh, he holds on to it.
It's all or nothing. All or nothing right now.
Yep.
Look at these guys fighting it out.
Yenich gets touched by Seth there, holds on to it. Cray's got one lap to make this work, so does Yenich, so does Schultz. Everyone's going to have to make it go now.
White flag.
Look at the run. Yenich keeps getting that run on Cray. And Cray's going to drive the inside at the last moment. And Berus is pretty much almost going to close the door on him there. And Seth tried the move on Yenich, could not make it work either. Yenich's going to try the run on Cray. No, he's going to push Cray.
He's going to try to push him hard in, so he has to swing it high, maybe? No, look, he's going to try to go to the outside.
Berus is through a block.
I was going to say he opened the door too, but not enough.
Here comes Seth now, the inside of Yenich.
Wow, look at the run Seth got. Wow.
Cray's going to try running the outside, perhaps. He's not going to have the run. This Yenich might go for the pass.
Wow, that was a great finish.
Yeah.
Wow.
Berus on the defensive there. Well done.
That was a crazy finish, man. The three of them, fanned out 3 different lanes trying to get positions, man.
That was the finish we were looking for.
Look at that, Robert Berus, back-to-back wins, man. He's on fire. He is definitely on fire. Definitely on fire tonight, man. He's been actually putting them together pretty good. He said he didn't have the best qualifying run. Robert Berus is going to be your winner here tonight. He's got 52 laps led. I'm glad we were able to get that one done. I wasn't really sure where it was going to go with the green-white checker, man, going all the way to the end like that, but that was definitely good.
Oh yeah, it was a great little fun race between the first 4.
Give Robert a minute and then we'll get him down here. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Kind of a rough night for them. Not really normal to see them have this many cautions. So you know, we'll just chalk it up as a bad night, but you know, not too bad. All right, let's get our winner down here, Robert Berus. Hey, Robert Berus, got the SR booth. You got a copy.
I got you.
All right, dude. It was a little bit sketchy there for a little while. Wasn't really sure what it was going to be, but you got it done, man. Started 10th. You got 52 laps led and take home the win, man. Awesome job. Congratulations. Back to back, dude.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. It was definitely a long time to get this race done, but it feels good to get this Camaro ZL1 in victory lane back-to-back weeks. Yeah, thank all the partners, Apex Button Box, Clocks by Christopher, SR Broadcasting, iRacing, the platform that they have built for us. It was a really long race. I don't think we. It's been a long time since we had a race like that. It was not a very good show. We not had any green-white checkers since the feature came out, and we put it in, and unfortunately we had to use all three tonight. We just about ran out of sunlight, but yeah, we were in the right place at the right time. We were able to capitalize on all those restarts. I think if we would have had a 5 or so lap run, I would have been in trouble, but just the 2 lap shootouts really were beneficial to whoever was leading, just because you could control the restart, you could get enough of a lead, and then you had control of the high lane, which you just couldn't beat that high lane until a few laps into a run. So overall, we'll take the points, we'll take the win. Hopefully we'll get this thing cleaned up for next week.
Yeah, it was it's kind of unusual to see this many cautions with you guys, so we'll just chalk it up to just a bad night. But those last couple of restarts, man, especially that last one, almost looked like you opened the door there for Todd Cray to get in. He tried to jump down on the inside, but you had that runoff on the outside, the whole position. Definitely getting close, man. We were like watching on the edge of the seats. I couldn't believe it, man. Was there any concerns for fuel?
No. After that first caution came out, at like lap 2 or whatever it was, there's pretty much at that point was just a one stop, and cautions just kept happening off. You just had to make sure, there was no question of being able to have enough in the car to make it to the end, even with all the green white checkers, just because of the number of cautions we had. Gave you ample opportunity to keep the thing filled up.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, especially with the green-white checkers, because I was saying to Wingnut that, I wonder if fuel was going to be an issue. But, hey, I'll tell you what, man. I know Seth said the points tonight are for the A Series and the Flatfoot Series. I'm not really sure how that works. I was going to try to get a word in with Seth and see if he can clear it up for us here. But, dude, 52 laps led from a 10th place start. Congratulations, man. Great way to be.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So the way that the points will work is basically pretend that this race happened twice in parallel, and it was the exact same race. And so the points that you earned, the finishing order will post to both schedules.
Wow.
So this is basically winning tonight's basically the equivalent of having 2 wins.
Nice.
And so that's also makes it a really good time to win and get the bonus point for leading laps, because it counts double, right? And that's the most efficient way to do it.
Awesome. That's a good idea, man. Yeah, I wasn't really sure how that worked out, but that's pretty good. It's not too good for the guys that didn't finish, because it's probably going to hurt them in both. But, dude, you ain't got to worry about that. Back-to-back wins next week. Michigan, man. How you feeling about there?
Michigan, I'm kind of hit or miss. I've got some top 5s there. I've led a lap, some laps here or there, but I've never had outright top speed. I don't think I've ever had a win there in the league. So we'll see how I do with this package. I don't think we've run it with the A car with this new package, so we'll see how it plays out.
All right, man. Well, listen, before we let you get out of here, anybody you want to shout out to, and then go celebrate, bud?
Yeah, like I said before, Apex Button Box, Clocks by Christopher, SR Broadcasting, iRacing. Also, I know probably there aren't, a whole bunch of people listening, but just thoughts for people in El Paso and Dayton. It hits pretty close to home. I don't know, maybe an hour away from Dayton. So just thoughts for everybody who might happen to be listening who's been affected by that closely.
Yeah, absolutely, man. All right, bud. We'll catch up with you next week in Michigan. Congratulations on the win and back-to-back and double points, man, for both series. So that's a great way to finish the night, man. Go celebrate, dude.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.
All right. All right, that was Robert Berus, your winner, and from a 10th place start to first place with 52 laps led, man. That's just crazy.
Yeah, out of like, what was it, an 80-lap race?
Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
3 green, white checkers, dude. That's crazy. Do you want to talk to him in second place, see if you can get caught up with him?
Yeah, I'll still talk Gray, mate.
All righty.
I'll still get to talk Gray. I got him for you, bud. Hello, Cray. That's our booth. You got a copy?
Hey, what's happening, Wingnut?
Dude, good to see you up here, man. Well done.
Well, yeah, we talked a little earlier and struggled in practice. Just had to try to come up with a game plan, which we did, and unfortunately we weren't able to execute here tonight with some of the carnage we had. But hey, I'm here talking to you, so we'll take it as a good night for the 21.
Well, yeah, you had a seventh place start, second place finish. You definitely had a great race with Berus there. Did you have a plan for the move, or just kind
of? It's kind of tough. I really didn't have a plan. I was just hoping I could, fall in the second off the restart because I knew we'd get to jump, and kind of worked out for me. I had to watch the rearview mirror, and after a race like that, Robert runs so good and so clean. I took the chance, but I didn't overchance it. I was just glad we could finish the race like we did, and hats off to Robert. But yeah, we definitely had a long run car, and the cautions definitely played a role for us tonight. But hey, you got to have it all to win one of these races. You can't come out here and not have a short run speed. So I got to take it back to the drawing board once again.
Well, as you said, man, a lot of cautions tonight. Strategy kind of must have gone out the window here. I don't think anyone's really expecting the amount of cautions we had, eh?
No, not at all. I mean, I can't really explain it. I don't really know who was involved with a lot of stuff, but the guys are going to go back, take a look at things, and talk to guys. And I mean, this is very uncharacteristic of the racing in the league. But I guess every once in a while, guys are a little hot under the collar, and the give and take goes away, and you have these kind of nights. But like I said, Seth and all the guys here at DieHard will get it straightened out, and I'm sure next week we'll be back on pace.
Yeah. Well, I don't know where we're at next week. Do you know where we are, Paul?
Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. How are you doing, Michigan? A good track for you, and
it's middle of the road for me. I've been finding a lot of long run speeds at these tracks. I just need a lot of green flag laps, and like tonight, I mean, we, a couple of runs there that we did have a little run. I was able to track guys down, pass them, and I think I even passed for the lead there once maybe. And so all in all, great night for the 21, and but I hope better for the league. And but the end of the race there was very fun. Like I said, we made some moves and did a little blocking, and we're able to bring it home, at least have fun for a couple laps there.
You're talking about long runs. The track changed temperature from like 118 to like 85. Was that noticeable in the long run at all, or were you just kind of like managing tires instead?
Yeah, I'm a tire manager. It's hard. There's a lot of guys that were kind of doing the old dive bomb move where they were driving in real hard, and you had to be really careful not to, back things up too much. And I really didn't pay attention too much. The car was feeling good. Got the brake setting where I wanted it. And I was just concentrating on getting in nice and easy, flowing through the middle, and coming off good. And it was working there. So we learned a lot tonight.
Well, definitely worked for you, bud. Second place finish. You made a good show of it. Congratulations. Before we kick you out of here right in the rear, you got any shout-outs for us, bud?
The SR Broadcasting booth, man. You guys are awesome. Clocks by Christopher, Apex Button Box, all the usual guys. Appreciate them here putting on the sponsorship for the series. And Pets in Paradise. That's about it for tonight, guys.
Well, fair enough, man. Congrats again on the second place, and we'll see you next week, eh?
All right, guys. Have a great night.
See you at Michigan, bro.
Oh, I already dragged him out.
That's all right. Go to Steve Yanish now.
He's below us. I can get him if you want.
All right, Steve Yanish, you got the SR booth. You got a copy.
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. You got me?
Yes, sir. Hey, dude, man. First of all, great run, qualifying run, man. Started on the pole. You got 5 laps led. You take home third. A little bit crazy out there tonight. Definitely uncharacteristic for DieHard Racing League. But all in all, man, you stayed in it. You got a good finish here, man. And, dude, those last couple of restarts were just off the chain.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, the intensity was through the roof. And I mean, a lot of that was just unfortunately the cautions. They breed cautions, and there was no time to expect a long run or anything like that. So you had to make your moves, and it's unfortunate because that tends to bring out the more cautions. But yeah, I mean, if there was a spot, you had to grab it. But yeah, kind of disappointed. I only led 5 laps. I think I'd probably tried to take the lead a dozen times. I felt like I was pulling up next to Robert there every couple laps for a long time there, and just could never quite get past him. It's just so hard because the top lane just gets such a good run off the turn, and straights are so long that you really got to just nail it on the bottom lane to pull off a pass, or you got to have some help behind you, and I just never quite had that. But hey, it was a good run. Wish we had been able to run more green laps just for the sake of having a good race, and also that plays to my strength as well. But anytime you can come home with a top 3 and get to do an interview here, it shows you got a good race.
And it's good, always good to see for your sponsors, man. Tampa SUV Rental up here on the podium, man, in the Toyota Camry that you got there. Really good, man. We were talking about the weather. The track started at, I think it was 118 degrees and ended up at like 85 degrees here at the end. Could you feel any of that inside the car, or just too busy racing, not really paying attention to it?
No, you could definitely feel it. There's a lot of grip there at the end, and I probably didn't really handle that well. I think I was probably leaving a little bit out on the track, and just you could drive a little deeper, carry a little more speed through the center of the turn, and I was maybe just a little slow to react to that, and I think that was maybe just the difference I needed to get over that hump and get out front. But props to Robert and Todd for bringing it home 1-2. I tried to push Todd to get him side by side going to the tunnel turn on the last lap, and I was hoping that the two of them would just kind of not take each other out, but just slow each other down enough that I could drop down to the bottom off of there and take a 3 wide going into turn 3 and maybe get a shot at the win. But I, like I said, I just underdrove it a little bit, probably a little slow to react to the track temperature, and then I saw Mamir Seth was coming with a huge run, and so my plan didn't pan out there. But like I said, you can't be upset with a 3rd place finish.
No, you managed to hang on to the podium, so that's good, man. Next week, Michigan. How you do at Michigan?
I don't know. I mean, I think it'll be good, but it's I mean, it's almost a super speedway. It's almost like Talladega or Daytona with this package. So it's gonna be a tight pack. So it's gonna be a lot of it. It's gonna be a chess match. One thing I was struggling with this race was, I'll go down and try to make a pass down the low side because it's just it's hard to get up high sometimes, and it just kills your momentum. And sometimes you'll lose 2 spots trying to pick up 1. So you got to be really, really choosy with when you make a move and how you make it, and also who you got around you. And that's even more so, I think, important in Michigan. So it's going to be an interesting race.
Yeah, definitely going to be, man. And we saw that tonight with guys trying to pass on the inside, and especially when that hole closed up on the outside, you didn't have that room to slide back in. We did see guys lose 1 or 2 spots, a couple guys 3 spots. But, all in all, man, not bad. Good run, man. Great qualify. Started on the pole. You got 5 laps led. You got a 3rd place finish. So mark it up in the books as a good night, man, to get out of here. And before we kick you on out, anybody you want to give a shout out to, bud?
Yeah, just as usual, Tampa SUV Rentals, regular sponsor, and Clocks by Christopher and Apex Button Box. And thanks to you guys. Good to have Wake Up back in the booth here. I hope he's feeling better. So, yeah, thanks a lot, guys.
All right, man. Congratulations, dude, and we'll catch up with you next week at Michigan.
Sounds good. I'll be there.
Have a good one, man.
All right, that was 3rd place. Steve Yenish, he had a great qualifying run, started on the pole, managed to get his way back up to the podium, 5 laps led. Like I say, you have nights like this. 10 cautions, a little bit of carnage out there, but all in all, not too bad, man. It made up for it for the finish. That definitely was a great, exciting finish. We had 12 lead changes tonight, which is surprising, man, honestly.
Yeah, the front six were fighting hard the whole race, which was good to watch.
Yeah. All right, let's run over the results here, bud, and then we'll pack it up and get out of here. My stomach is talking. I need to go get me some food.
Mine's growling too, buddy.
All right, so we have the number 75, Robert Berus, taking home the win here. Todd Cray's going to finish second. Steve Yenish will finish third. Seth Schultz goes fourth. Fifth will go to Josh Stewart. Adam Matz will take sixth. Josue Tellez will take seventh. Matt Wagner will take eighth. Jeff Hollingsworth takes ninth. Adam Lewis takes 10th. You still got him up?
Got Jeff Yenish. Yep, I got him, buddy. Jeff Yenish in 11th. Sean Stevens, we believe, is his first race, in 12th. James Brown, 13th. Rob Jenkins, 14th. Caleb Thompson, 15th. Mark Jenkins, 16th. Patrick DeSonia in 17th. Jason Mollison, 18th. Art Peck in 19th. And then Kenneth Saget in 20th.
And then you got 21st, Rusty Farrell. 22nd will go to Brad Speidel. Adam Nowinski will finish 23rd. David Camara will finish 24th. Ron Hollyfield with 25th. Patrick Milligan will take 26th. And Jonathan Alardo will take 27th. All right, don't forget, this is Die Hard Racing League's Clocks by Christopher A Series. And next week we will be at Michigan again in the A Series. So tune in next week, 8:20. Wingy, I hope you're getting on the upslope of this thing, man, and you feel better. Find that mouse. And I'll see you next week at Michigan.
Damn you. Have a good one.
All right, have a good night, everybody.